Hello and welcome back to Fate Extella, the Umbral Star. This battle has gone on for like so long. We've fought 2 bosses already. So let's see. And this battle's actually not even over yet. We only took it down to like 80-90%. There's still a bit more to go. Strong, so strong, good. You have to be in order to be my rival. Oh, you're so strong. I can tell you have 2 pieces of the regalia. It seems you're a hard one to kill. But that doesn't mean I can't kill you. I haven't even started yet. He's strong. I can't deny that corroded Elizabeth Valtori is a fearsome enemy. Sorry, I just halfway realised, like, we're just using a full title. Even discounting the fact that we're exhausted from the fight with Extella, this Liz stands head and shoulders above her usual self. Yes, my Praetor, she is an entirely different entity from the Elizabeth we know. This is such a good feeling, Saber. I'm finally looking down on you, and the view is incredible. I should praise you. You're actually pretty strong. I have the power of the Umbral Star. You have the power of the regalia. We're a good match now, don't you think? Yes, it was a little presumptuous of me to assume I'd squash you like a bug. She's just off now. Yes, and that's our way in. So then, come to the Zero Dark. I'll leave the door open just for you. Is the final boss is going to be like SE.RA.PH Elizabeth or something? I hope to God that it isn't. I really hope it isn't. I don't need the regalia anymore. I want to get my hands on something much more powerful, and I'll do anything for it. I'll be waiting to welcome you there. The more you struggle, the more everything will fall into place exactly like I have planned. Yeah, first I'll defeat Altera, and then I'll take care of that gross Archimedes, and after that... Oh, I can't match that laugh, I really can't. You better prepare yourself, Piggy. We're no longer little Piggy anymore. The entrance to the Zero Dark. We completed our first goal at least. However, it's true that we don't stand a chance like this. The power of the regalia, I will have to truly brace myself. The boss of the area should have been Extella, but seeing as how Liz opened the entrance, maybe the boss rights was switched to her right before he was destroyed. Either way, just as Saber said, we managed to complete our first goal, even if we did come out pretty torn up. We normally don't have a way to get to the Zero Dark from Seraph, but the path is open now. Although I don't believe everything that Elizabeth said to us. As far as I can tell, the entrance is stable.
観測結果もそう出ているな。入り口として開かれた空間は比較的安定している。
The observation results agree. The space that was opened as an entrance does remain stable by the standards of such things, apparently.
自然に閉じるといった事態はまずないだろう。一旦こちらへ戻って休息するといい。
At the very least, it won't close on its own volition. You should head back to the base first and rest before going any further.
君たちはよくやった。魔力の回復も仕事と思ってくれ。
I salute the both of you. Now I recommend you recover your mana. Yeah.
そうだな。思うところはあるが、まずは休まねばさすがに身が持たぬ。
You're right. Irksome as it may be, I fear I may be nearing my limits.
良いな、そうじゃ。マイルームで戦いの傷を癒すとしよう。
I trust you have no objections, my praetor. Let us nurse our wounds in my room.
真の決戦はその後だ。
The true battle is yet to come. Have we got like 1 or 2 more chapters left? Still nothing. Yay, all random stuff and some more upgrade parts. Ooh, and some points up. Buttons up. Oh, we didn't drink enough sake for Gawain, apparently. Apparently you were not a drunkard. Oh. Oh, this is nice. What did we... Yeah, hang on a second.
そんなにじっと見つめられると
Yay, I guess.
手がないか。
It's because I don't really like that outfit. But yeah. Anyway, let us rest. I'm not gonna bother with the cutscene, sadly, and we're fighting Altera next. To the one I adore. I had a dream. I don't think it was my dream. I think I was spying on a dream that someone else had. I'm strangely certain of this. It wasn't my own experience. It was like I was watching a film projected onto a screen. Is it going to be Altera's? No, not Altera's, Attila's. A fragment of the record. No, wait. Titan. No, it was Altera. A sea of stars, a teardrop, a burning earth, the downfall of the gods, the ravaged planet, the end of civilization, and the destruction of life. Destruction, subjugation, screaming and the weeping, terror and howling. The White Titan swelling on the horizon, and this mysterious source of light that parted a mountain? Oh good god. Something that shines so brightly. The light covers everything, covers the world. The Titan, for all of its power and savagery, crumbles to the ground and disappears. And then, in the darkness of the moon, a cyber frame that holds the memories of the White Titan is all that's left. That which was left in the Zero Dark, forgotten by the Umbral Star as it headed into the sea of stars beyond, that which only exists to wait 14,000 years for the return of the Umbral Star. Without anyone to talk to, without any outside interference, without anything to do, trapped in a cold cavern, little different from a coffin. The sweet embrace of sleep would have been a luxury. The cyber frame held life, intelligence, and all the necessary parts to function, but never knew sleep. Its brain never had a chance to rest. Without sleep, without dreams, without moving the slightest in the dark, without seeing anything. Only reflecting on the memories it had of destroying the Earth alone. All that time, in a place where it had no input or output, that cyber frame. There it remained for eons. All alone.
ようやく目覚めたか、奏者。
My Praetor, you are finally awakened.
良い夢見という面持ちではないな。その方を伝う涙こそなかったが、悲しい顔をしていた。
You seem to have had a troubled dream. Your expression was stricken with grief. I half expected tears.
どんな夢を見たのだ、奏者よ。世はつらい。そなたの悲しむ顔を見るなど、胸が張り裂ける思いだぞ。
What manner of dream did you see, my Praetor? When I see your face in such anguish, I feel like my heart is being torn in two. My fuzzy consciousness clears as Saber's voice reaches my ears. Was this our first time sleeping in the same bed? Or had she slept by my side for countless nights? It's comforting to wake up to next to such a warm, soft presence. Saber's golden hair shines like the sun, and the slight sight of it shakes some of the heaviness from my eyelids.
ソルよりもミューズが良いぞと何度言わせる。
How many times must I remind you that I'd rather be compared to the Muses than the sun god's soul?
やり直しを要求すると言いたいところだが、残念だ。すでにセラフは朝を迎えた。
I demand you to greet me again. At least I would. Unfortunately, day breaks upon Seraph.
休息の夜は終わり。出陣の時間だ。まどろみに甘える時間は今はない。
The restfulness of night is over, and we must ready for battle. We hadn't the time to give ourselves over to the temptation of sleep.
それでも聞いておかねばな。奏者よ。眠りの中でそなたは何を見たのだ？
I must ask you, my Praetor, what did you see in that dream? A dark cavern. Let's be honest here.
そうか。そうであろうと思っていた。ならば、世はそなたと同じ夢を見たのであろう。
I see. I thought it might be that. That I must have borne witness to the same dream as you. At Saber's urging, my mouth opens on its own. I somehow string the words together. I tell her that I was in that dream, floating somewhere deep within my mind. The story of the White Titan that turned the ground into a sea of fire, and then finally headed beyond a distant horizon of bright light. And the long, unbearable long days within this shadowy zero dark. All said, it must have been
14000年か。
14,000 years, you say.
未明領域。ムーンセルの内にありながら、ムーンセルによって隔絶された領域。
The Zero Dark, the territory that was rejected by the Moon Cell, yet somehow still exists within it.
それは必ずしも暗黒の世界ではないだろう。そなたと世は知っている。時空を超えて届けられた記録に触れたがゆえに。
You and I know that it is not necessarily a world of darkness. We know this because we have touched the record that was sent across space and time. An isolated space closed off for ages. That's what the Zero Dark is, as far as we know. Then there's the far side of the moon, an imaginary space on the other side of the moon where all of humanity's evils are sealed away. That's separate from the Zero Dark, since the far side is still considered part of the moon's system. The Zero Dark is a territory of deep shadows, visible from neither the inside nor the outside. We already know what lies there. The arc of the stars, the eternal memory, the external memory unit injected into the moon by the Umbral star. We know the boundary is there to keep the arc quarantined from the rest of the moon cell. I imagine its darkness resembles what space looked like before the sun, the space where nothing can be born. The moon cell named it the Zero Dark due to this nature. Its corruption is contained, but still festering inside, and there the Umbral star takes root. And of course, it's where the White Titan sleeps. Well, not exactly, because she isn't sleeping.
月へと埋め込まれた優勢のかけらか。夢見た光景にあったのは一面の暗がりのみだった。
The piece of the Umbral star buried in the moon, you say? What I saw in the dream was nothing more than an all-consuming darkness.
まさしく文字通りの幾星霜の年月。あやつが目にしてきたものがあの石室なのだな。
It would be no exaggeration to say that the only thing she saw for an eternity was the sight of that cavern.
それにしても14000年とは長すぎて世には想像することもできぬ。
I can scarcely conceptualize a span of 14,000 years. It is too long for me to even comprehend. I certainly can't imagine it either. There's no way I could. Even though I experienced everything in that memory as a dream, it was more like looking through sheets of data. It was nothing like living it myself. They say that a master who forms a contract with a servant sometimes experiences the events of their partner's life through dreams. The dream I had was even less than that. It was more like a copy of a dream. I don't think that I was able to pick up on the same things as the Tinman who sent me this record. Record is a record. It's a combination of images and sounds. It doesn't copy over the emotions the recorder feels when the record is made. Since it's only a means of absorbing information, like reading a book or watching a movie, what you take from it is up to you. Oh, but it's still...
その気持ちは世も同じだ。言ったであろう。サーバントはマスターと同じ夢を見ると。
I feel the same way. Did I not tell you earlier that a servant and master see the same dreams?
14000年の孤独など世には分からぬ。分かるのは胸に宿ったこの気持ちだけだ。
I cannot comprehend the idea of 14,000 years of solitude. The only thing I understand is the emotion stirred up within my heart.
アルテラを救うことが本当に正しいのか。優勢の化身と分かり合うことはできるのか。というか、奏者を取られてしまわないか。
Is saving Altera, a vassal of the Umbral Star, truly the right thing to do? And more importantly, she's not going to steal my Praetor away, is she?
そんな恐れも当然ある。だが、世にはあやつの最後の姿が忘れられない。
Of course, I fear that as well, but no matter how I try, I cannot forget the sight of her at the end.
世はアルテラを救いたい。そなたがそう願うからではない。あ、いや、少しはそなたのためにと思うところがないでもないが。
I wish to save Altera, and not simply because you wish for it. Well, I suppose part of it is for your sake, but...
これは世が私が純粋に感じたことだ。私がそうしたいと感じたからこそアルテラをあの闇から連れ出そうと思う。
This is something I choose for myself. I would deliver Altera from that crushing darkness simply because I want to.
それが世がそなたと共に戦う理由。生き残るために戦った聖杯戦争とは違う。人を救うというごく当たり前の 我らの願いだ。
That is the reason I fight with you. It's different from the Holy Grail War where we fought to stay alive. This is purely another's salvation. SE.RA.PH spoke calmly, like she was confiding a secret from deep within her heart. She will fight, but not as the servant of Tinman. She will fight against the darkness as her own person. That was a bit of a sudden jump.
それにだ。たとえ3分の1の分身であったとしても、あの奏者は命を懸けたのだ。
Besides, that body remains a praetor, or at least a third of one, who made a great sacrifice.
あの娘をアルテラを救うなどという大きな話のためではない。
All for that maiden, not for any grand purpose, but for her.
アルテラ目に幸福を教えてやるなどと、そんな小さな願いのために彼方の奏者は全てを費やした。
For her own happiness, as the praetor's journey ended, to have reached out for her sake only.
そなたのサーバントとしてこれを叶えずしてどうする。あの思いも世は決して無駄にしたくない。
And as your servant, how could I not honor such a noble deed? I would not allow it to go to waste.
何？どーんと任せるがよい。1万と4000年長きにわたって暗黒に閉ざされた者に輝けるものを見せてやる程度。
Therefore leave everything to me. My sparkling countenance will banish the ages of darkness.
世には造作もないことだ。この世のものとは思えぬ至高の芸術、黄金劇場の進化を今度こそ見せてやろう。
Oh, that's how we did it the first time. There shall be no trouble. I shall enrapture her with the greatest of artistry and the ethereal beauty of the heavens using my Arceus Domius Aurora. And I just butchered the name. It's exactly as you say, Saber. It's only natural for us to protect SE.RA.PH as the ones who live here. It's just that's just our survival instincts as creatures. But we have another reason besides that. Independent from our human desire to live. I want to save Altera. Not gonna get interrupted? No, there we go.
キャスター？貴様、いつからそこに？まさか初めから盗み見ていたというのか？
I just love it if, like, there was a shot where she was just in the background and we just missed it. Just completely so. Caster, how long have you been there? You haven't been spying on us from the very beginning, have you?
初めからではございません。そんなことなら飛び蹴りの一つでもくれています。
Oh, not from the beginning. I'm sure my delicate feet would have found your face otherwise.
私がお邪魔したのはつい先ほど。ノックをしても返事がない。つはご主人様の願をチャースと抜き足で入ってみればまあ。
I just came in a moment ago. There was no answer when I knocked, so I thought this might be my chance to catch them sleeping. But lo and behold,
あの巨人を救うとか言い合って二人で見つめ合うんですもの。そりゃ呆れて塊もします。
you two were gazing into each other's eyes while rambling about saving that white titan. Anyone in my silken shoes would be frozen in shock.
ん？やはり貴様は反対か、キャスター。貴様はどうもアルテラと因縁がある様子。心底から賛同はしていないと気づいていたが。
Are you against it, Caster? You seem to hold a grudge against her. I had suspected that you might not be enthusiastic about this plan.
そりゃそうでしょうとも。私たちがあの巨人にどれほど手を焼いたか、あなたもご主人様も知らないのですから。
Well, of course I wouldn't be. Neither you nor my husband have any idea how troublesome it was to fight that giant.
ですがまあ、あの時と今回とは状況が違うようですし、あの女の気持ちも少しだけ共感できますし。
But, well, it seems like the situation has changed since then, hasn't it? And I can't say I don't understand the tiniest bit about how she feels.
かつて巨人を倒すために戦った者たちはことごとく敗れ去りました。ですが
In the end, in the past, all those who fought the giant met their end. However,
倒すためではなく救うために戦うというのは今までにない展開。かつて敗れた者の一端としてその結果私も見とうございます。
no one has ever fought to save her instead of destroying her. As someone she once vanquished, I want to see how this all ends.
キャスター、貴様言うではないか。あれか、奏者に振られて良い女度が上がったのか。
Caster, I never imagined you would say that. Did you become a better woman after my Praetor discarded you? Is that it?
振られてねえですよ。今回は私よりあなたの方が向いているから一歩譲ってあげてるだけです。
I have not been discarded. I'm merely letting you take point this time because you're more suited to hacking and slashing.
ですがご主人様も底抜けのお人よしすぎて私そちらの方が心配です。
Oh dear. At any rate, I'm more worried about how my husband will fare, being so unbelievably good-natured.
ええもちろんご主人様のそういう博愛満ち満ちすぎて逆に困らせてあげたくなるところも大好きですけど。
Yes, yes, of course, I do love that you are so filled with the spirit of philanthropy that you constantly invite trouble to yourself.
それはわかる。かなりわかる。だが世の方が大好きだぞ。そして奏者も世が大好きなのだぞ。
I get the feeling that we're going horrendously off topic now. Ah, I understand that. I truly do. But surely you realize my love eclipses yours, and that my Praetor loves me rather substantially in return?
はいはい。せいぜいこちらはここを守りますとも。
Say what you will. I'll be here protecting our home base.
ご主人様の戻る場所、必ずや優勢の軍勢から守り通してみせましょう。ですからセイバーさん。
My husband's home, the place where my dearest should rest and heals between battles with the forces of destruction. And so, Miss Saber?
くれぐれもどうかご主人様のことよろしくお願いいたします。
Please remember one thing. Take good care of my beloved.
無論である。
Indeed, of course I will. I know exactly what it is I want to protect. Now all I have to do is make it happen. Let's go to Altera's home base, to the ends of the Zero Dark. Are we just gonna jump right into it? Oh, we're gonna have a small bit. We're gonna have a small bit.
さて、
Oh, now?
キャスターの陣営を含めれば多くの英雄たちが新ローマ領に集った。情報もそれなりに集まった。
Including Caster's forces, we have many heroes gathered in Rome, and each has brought us new information.
この辺りでそろそろ本格的に考えておく必要があるか。どうだろうか、奏者よ。
Now may be the best time to consider our options. What do you say, my Praetor? It's exactly as Saber says. Since the decisive battle lies ahead of us, we should try to get as much brain work as possible done beforehand. Though the problem lies in how we're going to answer the biggest question of all. How exactly are we going to save Altera?
実はな、機会を見て味方の9機に尋ねておいたのだ。故に今9つの案が出ている。
I seized every opportunity I had to question every servant here, and indeed each of them had a suggestion.
頼もしいではないか。さすがはそれぞれの地、それぞれの時代で名を成した英雄だけのことはある。
So now we have the best advice of 9 heroic spirits who carved out their legends across time and space.
皆真摯に答えてくれたぞ。データの形でまとめてあるのでしばし待って。
Each of them pondered our conundrum. Wait just a moment. I have compiled all their answers into one sheet of
こ
data.
れをこうして。よし。では行くぞ。
I need only enter one command and good. Now let us begin.
まずは空風林だ。曰くやれる相手ならさっくりやっちまえばいいとのことで。
Okay, so this is gonna actually take some time, which I wasn't expecting, and we're gonna call it here. So that does it for this episode of Fate Extella, the Umbral Star. I've been your host Tinman, and I'm signing off. Goodbye.